Air India plane crash, bodies burnt beyond recognition, identification through teeth and nails in a crash so devastating that bodies were charred beyond recognition. The identification of victims from Thursday's Air India plane crash in Ahmedabad has become a grim battle of science and patience. As mangled remains arrived at city morgues, teams of forensic experts turned to dental records, DNA from fingernails, and blood samples as they are the only tools left when names, faces, and clothing no longer survive. Air India flight AI-171, en route to London Gatwick, crashed just minutes after takeoff from Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel International Airport, killing 241 people, including 230 passengers and 11 crew members, and leaving the country in shock. The Boeing 7878 Dreamliner issued a distress mayday call less than a minute after takeoff before slamming into the hostel of BJ Medical College, bursting into flames on impact. Debris scattered across a 1.5 kilometers radius, with rescue teams describing a nightmarish scene of fire, smoke, and unrecognizable remains. These aren't bodies you can identify visually. They are shadows, said a rescue official. The National Disaster Response Force NDRF, BSF, and local firefighters struggled for hours to contain the blaze and recover bodies from the rubble. Nanan, according to a News 18 India exclusive, identification efforts are relying heavily on forensic odontology. Teeth samples are being carefully extracted and sent to a high-security lab, where forensic dentists will attempt to match them with pre-existing dental records provided by families. With many bodies burned so severely that even fingerprints are unusable, DNA is being extracted from fingernails and blood as a backup. The process will take another 48 to 72 hours, said Deputy Commissioner of Police Kanan Desai, adding that every effort is being made to ensure dignity and accuracy. At Ahmedabad Civil Hospital, a shortage of negative blood has prompted an urgent appeal to the public. With stretchers in short supply, handcarts were used during the early phases of the rescue to carry remains from the crash zone to ambulances. Miraculously, 38-year-old British citizen Ramesh Vishwakumar survived the crash and is undergoing treatment in critical condition. The aircraft was carrying 169 Indian nationals, 53 British, 7 Portuguese, and 1 Canadian. Families from across the country and abroad are arriving in Ahmedabad, some clinging to hope, others bracing for DNA confirmation. The emotional weight is immense. We had to ask a mother for her son's dental x-rays because it's the only way we'll know, said one forensic official. Nanan swipe left for next video. The Aircraft Accident Investigation Bureau AAIB has launched a full inquiry, and the black box is being searched for in the wreckage. Experts suggest an engine failure or flap malfunction as possible causes. The U.S. National Transportation Safety Board NTSB is also expected to assist, given Boeing's involvement. Prime Minister Narendra Modi visited the site on Friday morning and then also made a visit to the civil hospital to meet the injured victims. Home Minister Amit Shah has reviewed the response on the ground. Emergency helplines have been activated: Air India 1-800-569-1444, and Civil Aviation Ministry 0112-461-0843, 9650391859. Latest blogs.